Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Alien Talk. Today we will be talking about not an actual alien per se, but we will be talking about what I think might be an alien species or alien creature, and that is demons or the devil, if there's only one, But the reason why I think that demons from like the Bible and other mythologies, which I think in Greek they're actually I don't know. I know there's the jinn. I know there's the archons, which are demons from Gnosticism religion, and they're all basically the same. They're demons, and I just think that they could be aliens because their powers in the Bible, their abilities, are very reminiscent of what supposed, eyewitnesses say aliens could do, and what aliens do throughout media. If you believe that the government is secretly controlling media, and they, the conspiracy goes as, the whole Illuminati conspiracy is a part of it is like the government believes in the Bible, that the Bible is true, and that they are hiding cosmic forces from us. They're hiding aliens from us, and that's, that theory. I'm not sure about it, but I could see some parts of it being real, and I feel like these. I kind of lost my train of thought there, but oh yeah, no, never mind. I'm back on my train of thought. So how the government controls media and shows the demons, the interpretations of demons throughout media. Like if you've watched The Conjuring, that's obviously Satan, and other horror movies whenever they show the devil. He often has psychic abilities over people, the biggest one is actually telekinesis. Demons are not only supposedly invisible, but they can control things with their mind. They can move things with their mind, which is a huge trait of what aliens could supposedly do, especially the Greys can do, is that they can manipulate objects. And the Bible as well also speaks of demons being able to manipulate objects and shape them. And so this could very well be a case for alien spacecrafts. The reason why they go so fast and defy physics is because they are not actually entirely material, but metaphysical and transdimensional, and are basically just inhabited by possibly the demons. They could be riding them, and they could be maybe inhabiting the spaceship. They're putting their soul into it and controlling it, and that's something I never actually really thought about, but that actually makes a little bit of sense now I'm thinking of it, now that I say it out loud. But when I say that demons could be aliens, I mean that aliens could be demons in the same way, is that these aliens that people supposedly see are actually what are recorded in the Bible. Okay, these gray aliens, or these the Pleiadians, the tall, blonde, beautiful ones. They could easily be angels, And I don't even actually think. Actually, yes, in the Bible it does say that some, like the cherubim and the seraphim, they have wings, but I'm pretty sure whenever God comes in the form of an angel, they don't have wings. They're usually just men. They come in the forms of man, and of course, in the Bible, I can never remember like specific verses and stuff, but I do remember it's in there. You can fact check me, of course, but angels come in forms of man. They disguise themselves, and oftentimes you'll not even know that they are an angel. And the reason for this is that they are testing you, is that God brought them down there to test the person. And this could be entirely the same for demons. The whole horns thing, the goat-looking monster creature-looking interpretation everyone has about the devil and demons, that is most likely very false. If we're still basing off the Bible's manipulation, that could have been put in the Bible, or maybe that was always in the Bible, except that's just a form the alien/demon took, right? And their true form could be like the gray aliens or the draconians, the more lizard-looking ones. And perhaps if they are aliens, and the reason why aliens always disappear is maybe because that demons are trans-dimensional, metaphysical. They can just go in and out of reality. They can be invisible. They can be, and then immaterial whenever they want, really. So it's almost like a 1% chance of ever seeing them. You have to be very lucky, or be studying. You have to be studying how to find them, or how to conjure them, because I personally believe you can conjure demons. You can do some sort of spell, and with enough negative energy. In the world, the thing is in the world, and you really do have to face this. I think this is 100% true. It doesn't matter what religion you're in, is that the more negative energy you conjure, the more negative you are, or the more happy you are, you will summon basically that type of energy into your life. If you're pissed all the time, and if you're doing stuff out of anger, this will, it's not going to get better. Why would it get better if you're always mad? That makes absolutely no sense. It's going to get worse. And if you're happier, of course it's going to get better. If you really take things a hopeful way, if you're really anticipating change and goodness, then it will come. But if you're not, I don't know if it will. Back on the subject of these things that hide in the shadows, there's also this type of, I kind of want to call them aliens, and I will cover them. I want to. They're called shadow men or shadow people, and this is like the biggest candidate for for demons, in my opinion, because these things sit in the shadows and are the shadows, supposedly. And these things are real. Whether they're in the person's mind or not is debatable. But people who have gone under sleep paralysis, and even, I don't want to say if there's a drug that's induced this as well, but definitely sleep paralysis, which many, many people undergo. It's a condition or a disease or whatever that people face. Some people every night, and what happens is that they can't move in their bed. They're usually on their back, and it's just triggered, and they can move their eyes, but they cannot move at all for maybe even a couple seconds, up to hours even. And what happens in those hours, even though these people have never met each other on Earth, they have, almost all of them have experienced shadow people. These strange shadow-like people that have no facial features, no features at all. Walk into their room, stare at them, just stand there. And sometimes there's a witch that comes in and sits on their stomach and chokes them. And this is in multi cases. This isn't just a couple of cases I'm talking about. This is a common thing. And of course, scientists will just say, "Oh no, it's just fear. It's just past traumas or something, or maybe it's from fiction." But how in the hell can everyone have the same imagination then, like the same picture of what is fear to them? It doesn't work that way, does it? That makes no sense. And their excuse is the unconscious mind or whatever that we all share. We're all unconsciously connected. There's absolutely no proof for that. None at all. That's almost a religious thing right there. But to me, that's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, the shadow men are just shoot out negative energy. Whenever they're around someone who is in sleep paralysis state, negative energy. And people who have been in sleep paralysis can also sometimes, or they claim, they can sometimes jump out of their body and fly around with their soul. And if this is true, and they still see the shadow people, this means that the shadow people might be spirits. So there's sort of evidence towards that. Again, I'm not sure. I'm speaking unbiased here. This is just kind of what I know. And as far as possession, we want to talk about possession with demons. And if you think about alien abduction, they are very similar as well, if you think about it. Oftentimes when people are supposedly abducted by aliens, they have a loss of time. They have no idea where they were. Sometimes it's even a dream, so they think that they've seen it and it's a dream. And they're being experimented on. With possessions, there's a loss of time. They have no idea where they were, of course, because they're being controlled by evil. And what could be happening is that for their mind, in order to not explode, basically, and hold the negative energy within their body, the demon could create a dream in order for them to feel like they were just asleep, right? And so the body there's no defense mechanism coming up in the body or in the mind. That could be one thing. But possessions and abductions, they could be swapped out, honestly. I've also heard of the theory of Jesus being a alien. And to me, this makes a lot of sense, because he kept saying, I am not of this world. He just kept saying, I am not of this world, and that automatically sets off red flags. And also, when he was baptized, people there supposedly recounted that there was a bright light from the sky shining on him. Now, how is that possible? How could there be a spotlight in the sky? That makes absolutely no sense. That has to be a craft of some sort, right? If we're speaking logically, or if we're speaking spiritually, God could have just opened a portal of light, right? But if we're speaking logically, and off the notion that God does use things and doesn't always go grand for no reason, then he could have used an alien ship of some kind. Also, the 3 wise men in the Bible followed a star to Jesus. If you think of that astrologically, that makes absolutely no sense as well, because wouldn't that screw up the gravitational pull? Wouldn't that star have to be pretty big? And if it was far, far away, how could it be? If it was far, far away, that doesn't make much more sense, because how would it be able to guide them? It had to be consistently moving and stopping. It stopped above Jesus's birth. How is that possible? Is the star alive? Is God just controlling the star? That would screw up things in space, wouldn't it? How would it not? I'm not an expert on astrology, but how would that not screw up space? It could have been a comet or asteroid too, but those things don't just stop above something and then disappear. So more proof towards them being aliens. Aliens and demons and angels are really almost the same thing. If you took away the names, okay, if you eliminate the names, alien and demon or angel, and you just spoke about the traits of either one to your friend without saying it's from religion or if it's not, they might get them confused. They might think, are we talking about the same thing? You know, they're just very, very similar. The only difference is that one is religious based, while one is more scientific and logic based and is a conspiracy. But do not be surprised. And also, another thing that I found in the Bible that I really want to point out, in Revelation, I can't remember where, I could find it, but in Revelation, the Antichrist, the false prophet, and the dragon, which is the devil, all cough up these green frog-like spirits, unclean. They are evil spirits, and this is while they are ruling the earth. Now, doesn't that sound like an alien to you? A green frog-like being. It looks like a frog, okay? Those gigantic black eyes. How does that not? And what are those spirits? Those are evil spirits. What are evil spirits in the Bible? Demons. So that's the best proof I have. What I really think of this is, if I'm gonna give you the honest truth, I think this might be true, just because I'm Christian. So, but still being cautious. I don't think it's 100% true. I'm not sure. Right? I'm just studying this stuff. I'm just having fun, and I hope you guys are as well. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Alien Talk. Not to make my voice all gravelly. And I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but I have some Mortal Shell gameplay in the background. That game, I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. It's kind of like Dark Souls, but I don't know. It's a very cool game, but it's really hard. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, especially subscribe, and I'll see you the next one. Goodbye.